Hello everyone, and thank you for coming back for our second part of Week 5 with the English classes at Graves County Adult Education. Today we are going to start by reviewing what we went over during our last session. If you remember, we reviewed our question words. Maybe you will want to look at your notes from last class. Remember, the question words are who, what, and you can say what time, or what is something or someone like, when, where, and how. If you need to, you can pause the video to review the definitions of the question words. The next thing that I'd like to review before starting our new lesson is reading invitations. Remember, using the question words, we can best understand what an invitation is saying. We also talked about giving directions. We talked about 3 primary directions: right, left, and straight ahead. You drew a map showing us directions from your house to your school. When you come to class next time, we're going to use those directions to review. If you have any questions about question words, reading invitations, or giving directions, please make sure you write down your questions and ask the next time we meet. To begin our lesson today, we are going to talk about a friendly letter. You may recognize one or both of the words, but do you know what they mean together? First, what is a letter? A letter is a message that is usually handwritten and sent by mail. What does friendly mean? You might see the word friend. Friendly means helpful or favorable towards somebody or something. So a friendly letter, you might understand, will probably come from a friend. Please also notice a new word, handwritten. If something is handwritten, it means that it's not typed. Instead, it is written by hand. Things that might be handwritten are friendly letters, class notes, letters from a teacher, and more. I would like you to take a moment to write down the definitions of letter and friendly. If you need to pause the video, you can do so now. Okay, great. Now that you understand what the words letter and friendly mean, I'd like to cover the different parts of a friendly letter. The first part of a friendly letter that we will cover is the heading. Everybody practice saying heading. Heading refers to the top of the letter. You will write the heading on the top right of the page. Remember, right was one of our direction words. In your heading, you will write the date. I want to remind you that in English, we write the month, then the date, then the year. The next part of a friendly letter is the salutation. The salutation is simply where you greet the person you are writing the letter to. So you say, "Dear," and then say the person's name. For example, if I was writing a letter to Sally, I would say, "Dear Sally." Or if I was writing a letter to George, I would say, "Dear George." Finally, if I was writing a letter to Elizabeth, I would say, "Dear Elizabeth." " Notice that each salutation is followed by a comma. A comma is a punctuation mark spelt C-O-M-M-A. If you do not understand what a comma is, make a note and we will discuss it in class. Now we have discussed 2 parts of a friendly letter. We only have 3 more left. The next part of the friendly letter is the body. The body of a friendly letter is simply what you would like to say. The example shown in this video is, "Hi, how are you? I went shopping today. I bought 2 shirts and 2 pants. I really like brown, and I bought brown socks." The body can have to do with anything that you might want to say to a friend or family member. Make sure that when you practice writing friendly letters, you just use the vocabulary that you're comfortable with. Don't worry, your vocabulary will get bigger as we go along. The last 2 parts of a friendly letter are the closing and the signature. On the video in front of you, you will see example closings. For example, your friend, sincerely, or best. Notice that the closings are followed by a comma. Your friend, comma, sincerely, comma, best, comma. Next, you will find the signature. You write your name in cursive after the closing. You see a couple examples of signatures on the video in front of you. In front of you now is an example of a friendly letter. You will see the heading, the salutation, the body, the closing, and the signature. Practice reading the letter aloud. If you have questions about the letter, circle, mark, or highlight words that you might need help with pronouncing, or maybe you don't understand what they mean. Next, I would like for you to pause the video. You already know all of the parts of a friendly letter. In front of you, you see that those parts are the heading, the salutation, the body, the closing, and the signature. Pause the video and write a friendly letter. Don't worry about using big words. Just use the words that you know. Resume the video when you are ready to move on with the lesson. Great job! I'm sure that your friendly letter is wonderful. Make sure that you bring it to class so that you can share it with your friends. Now we are going to move on to a listening activity. For letter number 1, I would like for you to pause the video and answer the questions. The questions are located on your worksheet. For letter number 1, there is 4 questions. If you need to, replay the video to listen to it again. Letter number 1 begins now.
There it goes. I would like to invite you to my birthday party. I'm having a party at the city pool. The party starts at 6 p.m., but I would like for you to come early. Maybe you can help me get ready. If you need directions, the pool is near the movie theater. The directions are as follows. First, turn right on Poplar Street. Then drive straight ahead for 3 miles. Next, Turn left on Interstate 90. Last, drive straight ahead for 10 miles. The city pool is on the left side of the road. I hope to see you at the party. Please RSVP. Thank you.
Very good. It's time to do letter number 2. Remember, you can pause the video so that you can write your answers. Like letter number 1, there are 4 questions. If you need to replay the video, replay and listen again. Letter number 2 begins now.
Dear Mom, I went shopping today and bought many new clothes. I bought a red jacket, size medium, for myself. I bought blue jeans and a white t-shirt for Dad. I also purchased 5 pairs of socks that are a variety of colors for Angela. Michael told me that he needed new shirts. I did not know what size he wears, so I bought 2 mediums and 2 larges. We can return the shirts that do not fit. I hope to see you soon so that I can give everyone their new clothes. I miss you. Love, Erica.
You are almost done. Listening activity for letter number 3. Letter number 3 also has 4 questions. Pause the video to answer questions. You may replay the video to listen again. Letter number 3 begins now.
Dear Megan, how are you? I have not seen you in a long time. I received your gift in the mail. I love the blue shirt and the green pants. They fit perfectly. I am excited to wear them. Maybe I will wear the shirt to work tomorrow. I hope to see you soon. Your friend.
Now I would like for you to check your answers. Pause the video on this screen and make sure that your answers for letter 1, letter 2, and letter 3 are correct. Make sure you spell things correctly too. Great job on the listening activity. If you have time, practice writing a friendly letter. Bring it back to class so that you can share it. Remember, like I always say, the more you practice, the better you will be. Thank you so much for coming to class today. I hope that you have learned many things and also had a chance to practice your listening skills. Please bring your worksheets with you to our next class session so that you receive credit for attending these 2 classes. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.